Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, it's Graham Gano to get this one started. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. And this will not be returned. It's an opening touchback. The man who spent his first 6 seasons as a Giant, Saquon Barkley, and he'll get about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Downfield is caught by Brown.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Has some room inside the 30. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Motion man is Hyatt. Throwing to begin. It's Wilson. Moving to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 12. And the Giants first down.
And now he's spiking it. It's a fake. Jordan Davis. He gets in for the sack. It took a while. But that is his first on the year. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Motion man is Hyatt. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, That's a skill that really just comes from experience.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Third and long. It's Wilson. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down. Here comes Jackson on the return. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Room to run at the 35. And he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Give him a second touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he's able to fight through one tackle here, pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Now Russ. Into space at the 45. On the move past the 40. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play for the Giants. And even 30 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the handoff, Jones. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 6. Here's Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football, get on it to keep possession.
They should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Look to hit him with his jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter from the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6 as we are ready to get back underway. A 2nd down throw for Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he will go all the way. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Giants nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, Wilson. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Now it's Wilson. The outside caught by Neighbors. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
3rd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline. And he's able to extend this drive.
Now a screen set up for Tracy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on. And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
To throw again is Wilson. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
He has high complete. They get 14 on that hookup. That's good for a giant first down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
First down throw there is incomplete.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, like sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson escaping to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. Again, Wilson. It is brought in the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. In trouble, and down he goes. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Giants 7. Jake Elliott taking on Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropping for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Who's Johnson to throw. Forced to his right. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Third down, here's Wilson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Neighbors in motion. Now Wilson on first down. He'll get this out wide. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. The motion their tight end Johnson. Wilson will throw again. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Giants.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their second. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The shotgun, Wilson. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. On the run to the right. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here, we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
380. 14. Start.
Back to throw. Wilson. And on 3rd down, that ball is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
To return, it's Jackson. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Tiger Swarm. No contact.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
Giants 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No fun of putting this in the landing area. So we'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Goes now on 1st and 10. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard.
They
run it once more with Jones. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate like in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half. A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Giants 1st down. Neighbors in motion. Up the middle, here's Jones. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Tracy. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was brought down at the 38-yard line. Brings up second down.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 4. Now a handoff. Jones with good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And he just does pick that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete. So this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences, they know it's coming and not going to be a lot of gain.
Here's Wilson. Open man, that's Slayton. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
Gotta go, in and out. Let's check.
They'll run it here with Jones. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. Third and goal. No try to throw it, and here's Dart. He pulls it in around the 5.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on third down. Brings up fourth, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
Now or never, they'll throw on to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. He works free, right side. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Eagles. What a stunning turn of events. Greg, looks like they're going in for the score. Instead, they bring it back the other way for the pick six.
Yeah, I mean, how fast the tables can turn in the NFL, Mike. I mean, 1 minute, as you said, you're rolling the dice, thinking you got a chance to go and get 6. Next thing you know, you're watching the other team take it all the way the other way for a touchdown.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. first down. Dart will swing this out wide to Tracy. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Moving outside the pocket. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
He's really struggled with his accuracy all game long, and when you look, Mike, I think he's had some opportunities downfield to connect with his guys, and it's one of the biggest reasons they find themselves trailing here late in this game.
3rd and short. Here's Dart. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the first down. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing again, Dart. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Wan'Dale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. It's 2nd down. To the air once more is Dart. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Dart gonna throw it again. Exiting the pocket right. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Zach Ball. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And he's going to have the Giants' first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
And this is where the timing of this passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll go, and here's Dart. Now he'll work his way out right. taking off. He'll try to get there. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down.
That's almost unfair. 4th and a mile. You got nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's able to just tuck it down and pick it up with his legs. There's just not a lot of guys in the league that can make that play, and you can see a lot of those defenders hanging their heads saying, we know we just gave him one.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
3rd and 2, and it's dark. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will get just a bit closer. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an outside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Here's Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Once again, it's Barkley. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.